Welcome to Rookie Read, presented by The Room Place, featuring me, Georges Niang.
Eddie White here for Pacers.com, and it is once again time for Pacers Rookie Read, presented by our good friends at The Room Place. Last year, Miles Turner, he set the standard. I'm talking high standard. So we're going with this year's Rook. I mean, he's a Red Sox fan, so I already love the son of a gun. Georges Niang. Welcome, brother. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, Miles set a standard really, really high last year to encourage the youth of Central Indiana to learn how to read and get that reading is fun. You up to this?
Yeah, no, I got some big shoes to fill, but I think I can handle it.
Now, seriously, growing up in high school in New England and then out in college in Iowa, and now you're a professional basketball player, tell the kids out there how, and I'm being real here, this isn't a malarkey, this is true. How important is reading?
It's extremely important to read. Now that I'm, older and grown up and out of school, I feel like I read even more, just to enhance my vocabulary, just to entertain myself. There's more to entertainment than video games and television. Reading can broaden your horizons and really just visualize anything you want through reading. Is it true? You read people say, sometimes they're at peace when they just cuddle up with a book. There's something to that when, you can just kind of tune everything out, and it's just you and a book, and, within minutes, you can be in Hawaii or you could be at a Red Sox game. Yeah, I think the unique thing about reading is the calmness where you can sort of get into your own zone and picture yourself anywhere, whether that's a beach or a basketball court or hanging out with your friends in a luxurious place. I think that's the unique part about reading is that you can put yourself anywhere just through reading words. So, you ready to have some fun? I'm ready. Let's do it. And this week's celebrity readers, we got some good ones. First of all, former Pacer. This guy, every time there's a charity deal in town, he's there helping out. He keeps giving back to the community. You remember him playing for the Pacers. One of the best guys out there, my main man, Eddie Gill. Eddie, how are you?
Absolutely great. Thank you for having me.
I got to ask you, now that you got kids, you're a mature guy, how important is reading?
Extremely important. I have a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old, and we've talked to them repeatedly about the importance of reading, and they're at a stage now where they're tested heavily in high school. Their grades are dependent upon their test scores, and which means you need to do some studying. How do you study? You have to read. So it's a fundamental skill that you need to have, and it starts at an early age.
I was going to say it starts at an early age, so the earlier you can get kids to see that reading's important and fun, the better it is, and that brings in our MVP. He was a good player, but you're our MVP. Joining us from St. Joan of Arc, my good buddy, Abby. Abby, what grade are you in?
4th grade.
They said you were in college. They told me you're like this great reader stuff. I got to ask you, how fun is reading?
It's really, really fun.
Why?
Because you get to experience books and read all about them, whether it's nonfiction or fiction.
I didn't know what fiction, nonfiction was when I was in 4th grade. I got to ask you, do you have a favorite book?
Yes. My favorite book is Bridge to Terabithia.
Bridge to where?
Terabithia.
Where the heck is Terabithia?
It's a magical place where 2 kids imagined, and then they went there.
So the key to books is they could help you play basketball, they could help you get to a college, or they could help you get to a magical place. This is going to be fun. You guys ready to read?
Yes.
You ready to read, Coach?
I can't wait.
Let's get it started.
Today's feature story is The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt.
One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them.
Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon.
Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizards hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside of the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon.
Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan. because I am neither. I am beige, and I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only things I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon.
Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon.
Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the paper you are using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon.
Hi Duncan, I hate being used to draw the outline of things. Things are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon.
Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for two reasons. One is to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful Coloring Things Green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon.
Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking. And I can prove I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 1. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal, and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon.
Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you, the big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? Ha! Your pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon.
Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I'm so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon.
Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I am a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon.
Hey Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon.
Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color, and of course he wanted his crayons to be happy, and that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. and an A+ for creativity.
Thanks for watching this episode of Rookie Read, presented by The Room Place. For more episodes, stay tuned to Pacers.com.